All right, folks, welcome to another episode of Privileged Bowhunter. I'm Andre Thompson. Today, I want to take you through my pack setup, right? Um, we did a video about a year ago. It was called Pack Dump, Climb, Hunt, Film, and Pack Out Your Animal in one small package. It'll be a link up here. Um, and when we did that video, the weight of everything was 28 and a half pounds. And so normally I don't care about weight. The main important thing for me is to get everything in a small compact package so I can walk through the woods and not get hung up and all of those things that annoy me, like frustrate me when I'm trying to get into the woods. So I accomplished that in that video, but then there's always room to improve, right? So start thinking of what are some ways that now I can take this same setup and make it just as functional, but way less. So I was able to cut off around 6.5 pounds off of that setup. So I'm right under 22 pounds. No, I'm at 21 pounds with water. All right. And in this video, I'm going to break down everything that you see here, right? And some things that you don't see here that help me on the walkout and when I need to process an animal. So what I need y'all to do in the comments, I need you all to let me know if I helped you in any way. And then I need you all to help me as well. Like if you see anywhere where I can kind of shed some weight and make this thing even more lightweight, then that would be awesome. The main goal, obviously, isn't to shed weight. But if it's possible, I don't really see any more ways that I can do it other than where I'm at right now. Now, what I'm going to talk about is this mainframe. I would guess that there are some lighter ways to carry all this stuff into the woods. But it doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, too, it still has to be functional. It doesn't make sense for me to go to a lighter option. This mainframe without anything on it is 5 pounds. But the thing about it is it makes all that 21 pounds that I'm carrying in. Now remember, one thing that I didn't tell you guys is that 21 pounds is including everything that I have attached to my saddle and the pack that I'm carrying in to be able to film here, camera arm there, everything that I need to film and hunt and all of that stuff is here in this package, okay? So I got it nice and compact, got everything light. So let me know if you see any ways that I can improve this setup. One thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna throw another one of these custom gear bags that I'm gonna talk about later in the video up here. That's gonna be my snack pack, y'all. So the Cliff Bars and all of that stuff, I'm actually have it up there for ease of access, and then everything that's gonna be used after I kill something or on the way out is gonna be down here at that bottom one. So before I get into it, please make sure y'all smash the like button. Please make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank y'all, we love y'all, let's get into it. All right, so now it's time to take y'all through the weight of everything on this saddle. We're gonna start with the saddle and then we'll move to the pack. All right, so the tether, I went with the 8mm tether line from Tethered, and this weighs 9.6 ounces. You got my lineman's belt, which is 8.4 ounces. I ditched the conduct. It was just too clunky. I didn't like the oval style carabiner. It just rotated too much. So what I did was I went with a Prusik tender from Tethered, and I got some camel form on there to stealth it out a little bit, and then a 6mm Prusik. And then this line, the lineman's belt itself is actually 8mm as well. But it's not the Tethered brand. It is the Sterling Oplux stuff. So you can actually tell a little bit of difference between the two when you touch them and how they pack up, but they're overall super similar. And then my auto block and carabiner is 0.8 ounces. So that's the weight of everything that I keep attached to the saddle, like girth hitched or tied or clipped in some sort of a way. So next I'm gonna go into my ESS pouch. So the overall weight of everything that is in this ESS pack is 1 pound and 10 ounces, or 1 pound, 10.3 ounces. And then I'll take you through everything that's individually in this pack. Okay, let's see what comes out of here first. All right, so we got the GoPro mount, and you actually can't buy this anywhere because I took a GoPro mount and I modified it, right, to be lighter and then nice and easy and quiet to put up in the woods. So I'll throw this on a tree at some point, hopefully in this video or in a future video, and then I'll show you the old way, like what this used to look like, okay? So the GoPro mount is 5 ounces. Then I got this gear hanger. It's super nice and compact. You really can't beat this. This is the long extended bow hanger from 3D Genesis. It's one of these 3D printed ones. And then this rope is actually from Vital Ground Outdoors. It's kind of just like a daisy chain with a figure 9 on it to cinch that up. So this here, this weighs 3.5 ounces. So I've gotten super, super light on all this stuff. This little ball here is a head mount with a GoPro. I'm using the head mount to kind of protect the GoPro as well. And all in all, this bundle right here is 7.49 ounces. And then this goes on my Lone Wolf camera arm for those self-film hunts. And this thing here weighs all of 2.1 ounces. And then there's a couple more things in here I gotta grab, but my hands are kind of full. So my recliner, my tethered recliner, y'all seen it before. I keep it here in this pouch. That's 2.9 ounces. And then I got some Dynaglide also with a carabiner on each side. This one is a little bit more heavy duty, so I can attach this up there to the tether itself or to the rappel line and be able to pull that down. And then this little baby keychain one, which won't hold any weight, will just go like clip to my waistband. So when I'm using it as a bow hoist, you know what I mean, it stays attached to me the whole time. So that's where we're at with everything that I keep on me, with the exception of one thing. So let me set this stuff down. You can pause. Let me set this on the table. Or at least let me get it back organized. All right, so over here on my right side, I got the tethered rollout pouch. And this overall weight here is 2 pounds and 2.6 ounces. I'll open it up so you can see what's in here. I got 40 feet of 8mm Sterling op lugs. I got a carabiner. I got a Mad Rock Safeguard. Hopefully these come back in stock at some point in the near future. I got the Triangle Quick Link. I got it from Eastern Woods Outdoors. And this is from, I want to say, Innovating the Outdoors. This is the Ohm Tether Locker. I only have to use it on guava trees, the really, really slick trees. For me, most of the time, like when I attach this to the tree, when I pull down on it, I actually get it to cinch down into the tree pretty good. So I generally don't have the issue that a lot of people talk about where their rope is sliding down one sticking, but it's there. So like I said, the rappel rope, the Quick Link, the carabiner, and the Mad Rock, they come out to 1 pound, 1.3 ounces. And like I said, overall, this whole pouch is 2 pounds, 2.6 ounces. So you can do the math there to see how much the rollout pouch itself weighs. I'm wearing the Phantom XL saddle, and that weighs 1 pound and 13 ounces. All right, so that's everything that I'm carrying on the saddle. Once again, the overall saddle weight is 6 pounds, 10 ounces. So with 6 pounds and 10 ounces on my saddle, as long as I cinch this up, I never see a problem with this sagging. I know they have the suspender loops here in the back, but like I said, with this cinched up, normally my pouch will be rolled up. I have nothing really, there's no problems here. And these ropes are so lightweight that them hanging here doesn't bother me. So I never feel the need to actually remove them. And then actually, if you look here, I don't girth hitch my lineman's belt anymore. What I did was I just tied a figure 8 and then gave it a backup knot here, because I don't see a scenario. I've been saddle hunting pretty much since Tether dropped the Mantis, and I've never felt the need to remove my lineman's belt. So I just have it permanently affixed. And then when the time comes for me to change out my rope, I'll just go through the pain of removing that knot, okay? All right, so next let's roll into the pack. All right, so here I got the Eberelestock F1 mainframe, and I'm using it for saddle hunting. I got all my gear on it. It just makes sense to me. I know it's might seem like a little bit of overkill for saddle hunting, but I'm thinking about the pack out, right? So we hike far in with lightweight and compact system. I need to be able to pack all that weight out because when I come out, I plan on coming out successful, and this makes it nice and comfortable, okay? All right, so the first thing on here is the first thing that I take off of this pack, and I have it set up in a specific manner so I can do it the same way every time. And this is my one stick. So this is just attached by one of these straps. So I get to the tree, boom, I can pull one off. Made virtually no noise. So this thing here weighs 4 pounds and 4.8 ounces. That's including this 3-step aider. Okay, that's including the cam cleat and this full berry rope mod, right? So all of this and this gear tie, you're coming out with 4 pounds and 4.8 ounces. This is really hard to beat. This with the rope, I can get as high as I want to in a tree. All right, let me set that aside. Next is my fleece. Being from Michigan, I'm used to weather changing rapidly and quickly, so I always like to have this fleece. It's super light. It's 1 pound, 8 ounces. If you're a smaller guy, then your gear is going to weigh a little bit less just because you're just going to have less material, right? But fleeces are important for me hunting because, you know, I can draw, and all of this movement I'm making with this, there's zero noise. So you get a rain jacket. Yeah, good luck with that, right? Rain jacket, as you draw, is going to make noise. Every little movement that you make in a tree is going to make noise. And there's actually a coating that you can spray on this to kind of make this a little bit more water resistant as well. So that's that. Next, we got this camera arm. And I'm using what we use in the Navy. They're called blousing straps. But you can literally just go to Amazon. Actually, I'll leave a link in the description to some shock bungee. They make it, it's like 10 bucks for a roll of like 50 feet. So every place that I have this, you can just use that shock bungee. It's the same stuff that like cinches your wrist or whatever, or your waistband on your jacket's nice and, you know, where you can cinch it up. It's the same type of stuff. But this is the Lone Wolf camera arm. It's the only one that they make as of now. This thing is 2 pounds, right? 2 pounds. And I'm using the 4th Arrow fluid head. And then I just attach my phone mount. So if you remember from where we were on the saddle and I pulled out that little piece with the phone mount, that goes right here. It's nice and simple to attach. And I believe this is the lightest camera arm on the market. And it's rock solid too. All right, so this is a completely different approach. I haven't seen anybody do this at all. I took a dump pouch or a rollout pouch, their version of it. They call it a dropout bag, right? From Custom Gear Modification. And that's what's cool about this Eberelestock Mainframe, right? There's all of these attachment points here. So what I did was, instead of putting it on my saddle for my rappel rope, since I already have a tethered one, I took this and I got rid of the 2 bat wing pouches here, because the 2 bat wing pouches that you've seen in previous videos run vertical here. They're nice, but they're a little bit heavier than what I need. So those bat wing pouches, I think they came out to almost 2 pounds a piece. So all in all, I was trying to shed some weight and still make the system make sense. So here's what I came up with. So in here, I got a water bottle. Hold on one second. All right, so in here we got a water bottle. I weighed all these items individually, right? So the water bottle is 1 pound, 3.84 ounces. And a lot of times when I'm hunting pigs or deer out here, if I'm gonna be in a tree, I may take 1, maybe 2 of those. 1 I may drink on the way in, and then 1 I'll have in the tree on the way out. I got this little phone charger. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at my tie-dye. And this thing is 3.6 ounces. So this will get my phone through 1 charge, and that's pretty much all I need because I'll charge it before I get out there. All right, I got a Haveline. I got some rubber gloves. And then I got a Havalon replacement blade. All of this comes out to 2 ounces, super light. My headlamp, 3.6 ounces. It's a Petzl Swift RL, super bright, and it's rechargeable. You don't have to worry about batteries. And then a bag with like my hunting license and some lens wipes in there. That was all so small that I didn't even weigh it. It was like 0.4 ounces or something like that. So that's everything that I keep on my pack. And I have to use if you come over here, once I get in a tree and everything is like packed up, I have to use this figure 9 because I can't just run this rope through one of these loops and have my pack hold up, you know, support this enough so my bow can hang on the other side, because the pack is too light. At this point, all I have is about 5 pounds here on the pack. So that's everything I'm taking into the woods, with the exception of my bow, as you see hanging over here on the tree. All right, so all in all, folks, everything, I think I might have misquoted by 0.7 of a pound. I'm at 21. We'll just go on the high end of what it's saying, 21.7 pounds. 21.7 pounds. That's for, let me get you the actual pack. Here's the pack with everything that I mentioned before. We can just say 15 pounds for the pack with the 1 stick and camera gear. And then the saddle itself, I always walk in with this on. I don't want to cheat y'all, let me get that in there. The saddle itself, 7.4. Oh, one thing that's pretty cool, right? It's kind of remind me of my daughter. She had a dress on the other day that has some pockets and she lost it. This is how I feel about this ESS patch, or this ESS pouch. With all that stuff that I got in here, the main thing was getting the stuff nice and compact. And what you'll see overall is, like, look how much room is still left over in this dump pouch. And so this is one of the things that I kind of appreciate about it. So if there's something else I need to throw in there or add in there, I still got room to grow. All right, folks, so that's everything for my pack dump, saddle hunt, how to pack it all out, and everything that you can do with this setup here. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you would do differently. I think this is the best setup personally, not gonna lie. But that means that's just my opinion, and we all have one, right? So let me know what your opinion is below. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share the video, share the channel with your friends. If you don't know how to spell the channel, it's Privileged. I know y'all know how to spell Bowhunter. We love y'all. Peace.